Okay. I'm here. I had to find my thumbnail sketchbook, which I really should just convert to digital. By convert, I mean redo in digital. It's not like it's worth, you know, like scanning and uploading thumbnail files to the computer. Some people do that. I don't have a scanner, so not worth it. I might as well just redraw them. Also, I've discovered that I am very bad at adhering to thumbnails because I don't account well enough for dialogue and text bubbles. So I often need to rearrange, sometimes just make new panels entirely. But it looks like I took my own lack of account into account when it comes to this thumbnail I've made for the next page. And I'm talking about next page because this... Oh wow, look at that. Nothing. No, here it is. This is the page that we're on. And we're in the middle of the rendering stage. Which for a comic does not actually take that long, at least in the way that I do it. Excuse me, could I freaking appear, please? Thank you. Thank you. I always feel like I gotta wait a little too long. It always gets me to ask about it. I was trying to get away with not asking about it there. It made me ask about it for it to appear. It's like it knows. Freaking can't stand it. Regardless. As I was saying, rendering doesn't usually take me that long because I have to streamline my rendering process basically to shadows and maybe highlights. You don't even have to do highlights most of the time. This is a low light. I luckily started off in a pretty low light scene. It's like candlelight here, and that's about it. So the highlights don't even have to be present because they'd be very weak to begin with. How the heck did my headphones get in this particular orientation? I'm strangling myself in cables. One moment. Okay, we're good. And by we, I mean me. So, yeah, it looks like I have the thumbnails at least partially mapped out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. I can up that to as many panels as I want. I'm doing all of this off screen, so it's probably not interesting, but it's interesting to me because I'm the one making the dang thing, aren't I? At least I think so. I think that's who's making this comic. Could be wrong, though. I'm making something. I don't know if it's ever gonna get released at this rate. Man, you know what I'm saying? I was doing plot outlines, not even like a chapter, not like scripts, but even just like a very generic, basic description, rather, of what the plot is gonna be. I was working on that earlier today. I'm not even that far into like keep in mind, I'm just describing the bare bones. This is gonna happen, then this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Not even like who's talking to who or what's happening in specific panels. Just the bare bones necessities of a chapter outline per chapter. And I was like, oh my god, I'm already on page 10, and it's like chapter 4. I am perhaps going a little bit too far in a few places. Maybe I should just, I don't even know. I was gonna say streamline stuff, but I don't know how to do that, evidently enough. I'll just listen to Nier music, and eventually, someday, maybe this comic will come out in some capacity. On the plus side, more often than not, when I'm allowed to stew in my own thoughts and with my own ideas, I tend to not like them after a while, but with this comic, I've had to stew with my ideas so long that I've gone full circle into like, oh, now I actually like this, because I've had so much time to reiterate and work on it. It's like it can't possibly be bad, because I'm constantly redoing stuff. I am bound and determined to actually get something out of this project. Whether it wants me to or not. People are always like, you look back at your old stuff and you're like, oh, that's cringe. Can't be your old stuff if you're always working on it. Try that. It's a new angle I've just invented right now. No one's ever done it like this before. Guarantee it. Just never stop. I am not fully in, not in league with, but I am in full, what word am I looking for here? I guess I'm just trying to say I fully understand those artists who do one series, gets really popular, they work on that forever, and then they're just like, you know what, I did my thing, I did my time, and now I'm out. I'm not doing anything else ever again. I just did the one. That's all it takes from me. I'm not even talking about it in a case like freaking Oda with One Piece. He just did the one because he's still doing the one. And it will probably never stop. Even though he says he's got the ending planned, I think we all know he's a freaking liar. No, he could be telling the truth. But is he ever gonna get to it? That's another question entirely. I think, historically speaking, no. Unfortunately, that might be a depressing answer for some people. But I think, based on evidence, Oda is not going to finish One Piece. At least himself. He might have chapter outlines himself that he can give to his assistants, and they can, you know, move on without him, so to speak, when the time comes for that. If the time comes for that, although I think it might. Based on, like I said, historical evidence. What was I saying? I got caught rambling and then my brain stopped immediately. Probably as a manuscript, yada yada yada, as editors could do. Something about endings. Man, that's impressive to watch a brain mentally throw itself off a cliff, isn't it? Nobody's doing it quite like me. Regardless, if I can loop back around to myself again, because that's what I like to do while I'm streaming my own stuff. I do have the ending for this series planned out, and I feel like it's going to take me forever to get to it, so maybe I will die before I get to the ending of my comic. Who knows? Could happen. Might happen. Probably should happen. Maybe I shouldn't be spending so much time on this side project. Because I envision, like I said, the chapter outlines that I have now, I'm already on like page 10, it's just chapter outlines, it's not even like the dialogue and the stage direction, so to speak. And I'm just so g-dang slow. Also, I'm itchy in this room. What is that? Is it hot in here, or is it just me? I don't know what's going on. Finally some warm weather, and unfortunately that means springtime is here. And allergies can just do all sorts of fun things to your body and your face and the rest of you. I said it on stream before. My sister has horrible spring allergies. I don't normally have them, but this itching here, this does not feel normal. I will get this occasionally. I'm assuming it's got to be related to allergies in some way. Some kind of histamine in the body has got to be doing that. Also, allergies are so stupid. I have not, you know, allergies from an evolutionary standpoint are to protect against, what is it, foreign entities in the body. That the body don't like it, that we're just like, it sees it, it's like, ew, dirty, get that out of here. By killing itself, basically. Not really, but it feels like it. But has anyone ever had an allergy that was beneficial to their own survival? Like, from an evolutionary standpoint, allergies are supposed to help us out, right? But like, every time you hear about an allergy, it's never like, no one's ever allergic to anything that could have actually killed them. At least as far as I'm aware. It's always, I'm allergic to peanut butter. It's like, oh, good job, body. Really looking out for the human being there. What would we have done without you? Faulty immune system? Over hypersensitive immune system? Good job. I could have nearly eaten a delicious treat based in legumes that we can already consume in their base form. If you're an average person without the allergy, you know, it's completely safe. delicious even. Peanut butters comprise, or peanuts in general, comprise like 30% of my diet at least. At least. And it's perfectly safe. Maybe not in the quantities that I'm eating them. Maybe I could stand to ease up on it. You know, still they put sodium on those things. You try to get the lightly salted ones, but you know it's still a lot. You know it. I know it. You know it. I know that you know it. Then there's like allergies to chocolate. There's allergies to painkillers. Latex. When is latex ever gonna... Like, latex has never killed anyone. In a way where it would have been understandable for me to reconsider my stance on allergies as a thing that human beings need or should have ever needed. Like, why do we have them? How did allergies even come up in the evolutionary conversation is what I'm wondering. When they seem on the surface so abhorrently useless. I don't get it. It's like the spleen. Nobody even knows what that's for. If you do know what that's for, you're a liar? Or a med student, or both. A lying med student, just the kind of people we need in this world. You better feel real proud of yourself. Hypothetical person I made up just now. How do you sleep at night? Probably pretty well. Well, maybe not. You're not as a med student. Probably don't sleep very well at night. As a med student graduate with a job, also known as a doctor, I guess at that point, probably sleeping pretty good in your 4-bedroom house with your 2 Teslas, something like that. She just say hit the quan? Hit the quan. She better not have. That dance move is forbidden. Let's hide the line art for fun. Yeah, look at those values. Look at them conveying form like they're supposed to. Nice. I am an artist after all. Oh, in some senses of the word. The self-loathing senses, usually. You can't even, that's the worst part about being an artist, is you can't be self-assured. There's some level of confidence where you can feel good about yourself, but most of the time it's just, at least for me, it's a hindrance. I need my own self-deprecation just inherent within my thought process, or else I'm gonna get too cocky. I know how I work. Unfortunately, it's one end of the extreme, or it's one end of the spectrum rather, or the other. I'm either humble and humiliate myself at all times by force myself into humbleness, or I get too big for my britches. I can't do it, and I get lazy. I get apathetic. I'm like, well, I already can do this thing pretty okay. Why would I keep going? So I need myself to be my own motivator, and to do that, unfortunately, the only way I can glean for now is to just tell myself that I'm not good, or as good as I need to be. How good do I need to be? I don't know. I found that if I keep that ambiguous, seems to work out better for me, because I don't setting hard goals is very challenging for me regardless. Hey, O'Near, where's that song at? I requested music. Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. This is the soft eraser. Get out of here. But yeah, it's a vicious cycle being an artist, because I think you know, for a lot of people, I think they fall into this loop because there's not really a better alternative. Positive reinforcement can only get you so far. At some point, you just need discipline, which is the only reason I'm even streaming these days, or really since that I started at all, was for just some level of personal accountability. Because there are times when I'm sitting there, sometimes I do genuinely sleep through my stream times, and I'm just like, oh, great. Well, there goes that one. But other times I'm just sitting there, I always end up streaming anyway, because I have this go through, and I'm like, I need to do it. I have to convince myself that I need to do it. It's not to say that I don't enjoy streaming these, because I wouldn't stream at all if I didn't enjoy it, for sure. I've already brought up how lazy I am. I barely do things that I want to do. Play video games, we've all got this problem. Gamers, can the gamers out there verify this for me? You know, we all got the Steam library. That's like 1 billion games long. Half of them maybe are more unplayed. Are you early or am I early? You're earlier than you usually are, is what I can say. Hello, Swan. Sorry, I was talking to gamers, so I would hope that you don't interrupt me while I'm doing that. I was doing something very important, just rambling to myself, as I do. I'm a gamer. That's true. You did it. You do play the games. I've seen it happen live on twitch.tv/SwanDrawn. I cannot shout you out in the chat. I don't have a chat bot. I'm so sorry. What are you trying to say? I literally just said you're a gamer. You don't gotta be offended. It's not that you're just hallucinating the insult at this point. Never happened. Hold on, I know it'll diffuse the situation. Give me a second. Things are seeming a little hostile right now, so I'm gonna need you to just like, hold on, where is it? There it is. Just take a second. There you go. Just take a look at that. just look at the mint for 1 second. Calm down. Jeez. Don't shout me out. I'm even more offended now. Oh no. Just look at the mint. All right. Just take a look at that. God, what a lady. Anyway. Okay, wife. I knew you'd like it. Can't shout around the wife. No, you can't, lest you hurt her feelings. And if you ever hurt Min's feelings, yeah, I'm thinking unfollow and then no further contact. Kind of like shut off all the Discord, all the contact there as well. I'm thinking, you know, all that, the usual, is to be expected. Or send myself to if I hurt her feelings. Yeah, it's probably for the best, if that were to happen. But that would never happen. Just gotta lasso around these fangers. Get them out of here, Deborah. Put this here. So Swan, are you currently somewhere else right now? I got the idea that you were going somewhere, but I apparently have forgotten all about when exactly your timeline was. Are you at a convention right now, or like a site where that, like a location where that would be, or have you not left yet? I don't even... My brain's in a bit of a blur. Oh, I'm home now. Okay, so you've returned from the place. I've been freaking, you know, barely conscious for the past couple of days, so it's all a blur right now. You know, like 2 a.m. last night. Ew. Normally I'd be like, that's terrible, but that's kind of just when I'm awake now, so I'm like, oh, it's like midday. That's awesome. Middle of the day, huh? Cool. That's when I'm awake. 2 in the morning. Had to get up early for a work meeting, and now I'm just awake. Nice. Just in time to catch the best live streamer on the platform. Well, at least one of her fans. That's right, I'm talking about Honey Goblin. The best goblin streamer on the platform. Oh yeah, normal waking hour. Oh yeah, you're up at 2 a.m. You could practically see the moon from that hour. It's about when I expect to be up. That's when I'm putting the Paschetti on the shelves. Or the dish soap, depending. Maybe the pet food? The best stinky goblin streamer? No. I'm sure there's another one out there. He probably plays freaking Apex Legends or so. I bet he's freaking awesome at it too, which sucks. I bet he's so good. I hope to never find him. Ever, ever. I'll freaking challenge him to Street Fighter though, any day of the week, whoever he is. This man or woman, we don't know. Do you play FPS games? No. Oh no. Heavens no. I played Destiny with my friends, and we all had to get one of our other friends. This was when I was in high school, and he would have to carry us through the raid, which was the raids were you know, like, I think they were 6-person multiplayer experiences, basically player versus PvE type content, but it was very demanding if you were like us, bad at first-person shooter. We had to get the carry, and he did carry us. But you know, if we didn't have him in the lobby that day, we were like, okay, it's one of those days, guys. We missed out on. I'm gonna give him a fake name for the purposes of the story. We don't have Kevin today. Freaking Kevin's not here. So it's basically a Kevinless day. We're just gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be rough. We're gonna get angry. But you know what? We're gonna become stronger friends as a result of this. Daryl, I swear if you fail the parkour section again and make us wait there for 20 minutes, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. No esports for you? Absolutely not. I'm for you. I've resigned that fate a long time ago. Don't even get me started on the failed callouts. Make me so angry. Oh god, I need so many multiply layers. I have been playing one game recently, and I think if I do end up beating this game, I would be qualified to call myself an esports professional, because this game is so annoying. It's called Fear and Hunger. I heard about it in a video essay, and that's how you know it's going to be a rough experience. But this video essayist I watch, named Super Eyepatch Wolf, he made a video about this game called Fear and Hunger. I watched the first like 15 minutes of the video, and I'm like, alright, I gotta go in blind to this experience. I know that series, do you now? There are 2 of them, so it is a series, I guess, technically. I bought the first one, and I am getting my ass beat very badly. It's rough. Watched the whole playthrough on both. Nice. I'm getting freaking walloped so hard. I'm impressed that you even, you know, heard about it before, because apparently it's pretty obscure. All the comments in the video essay that I saw was like, you know, a game's gonna be rough when its target audience is mainly Russians. And it's like, yeah, that sounds about right. I was debating streaming it, but I think it's a little yikes for my audience. Maybe I'll freaking stream it. No problem. I'll stream it right now. Fuck it. We'll do it right now. I don't care if it's got a Beepus on screen. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put all the Beepus right on there. I don't care. I'll draw a Beepus right now. I won't, but I think that would give me that. But if the game has a Beepus, I'll leave it in. The Russians. They liked what's that first-person shooter they like a lot? I forget. Something. I'm gonna think about it. Stalker. That's the one. That's a creepy first-person shooter that all those Russians like, those weird Russians. There's another game series I have to play with a similar, I don't even know what you'd call it, similar level of ball busting. I should play the Pathologic games as well. I've been meaning to, but I've never really mentally psyched myself up enough to get into a brutal third-person shooter game that's just sole purpose is to ruin your life and all your fun that you could have had that evening. But with Fear and Hunger, it's like, it's like a JRPG. I can easily power through that, I guess, if you can call it powering through it. You know what I'll do? For the last 30 minutes of stream, I'll boot up a run of Fear and Hunger, because it's like a really short game, but I will probably not make it very far. But I think it'll be fun to just throw a run of that in this stream. So I'll do that, because you could beat that game in like an hour, theoretically, if you don't get brutally mangled within the first 5 minutes, or 30 seconds actually. 30 seconds is probably more accurate. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch a playthrough of that, of Pathologic. Yeah, power through the JRPG where dismemberment is a mechanic, and not only is it a mechanic, it's such a bad mechanic that it's probably better off restarting the whole game if it happens to you, instead of trying to continue. How cool is that? That 5 hours of progress you put into this game, oh, you lost your leg? I hope you had a good save file, or else you're gonna need to start over. Dummy? Stupid? What were you thinking, getting your leg chopped off like that against your will? You're so dumb. Cannot believe you let that happen to you. But yeah, that game is wild. And I just started playing it, and I'm gonna power through it. I just have to muster the resolve to earn your save file. Big dummy dumb. You know what's funny? On my first run, not my first run. First run I got mangled by the dogs, because that's what happened. That's a spoiler for the first 2 seconds of Fear and Hunger. There are dogs and they will kill you. If you go into the game blind, you will not live. You will simply die. That's how it works. If you survive the dogs on your first attempt of Fear and Hunger blind, then I want to know where the earpiece was. All right, who was conveying this information to you on what to do and how to not die? The dogs. I hate the dogs. F them dog. You think the Resident Evil starting dogs were bad? No. You ain't got nothing on Fear and Hunger dogs. They got that dog in them. Nightmare creatures. Hate them. It's the opening screen. It's literally the opening screen. You go up to a horse, you punch it in the liver a little bit, the barking grows closer. Oh, what does that mean? Doggies? I bet they're friendly. Nope. Your liver's gone. And your legs and your arms. Sorry. Try again. Stupid. Say Pyongyang? Madly snarling dogs. Let's go pet them. I didn't even want to pet them. I just didn't think they would approach so quickly and so ferociously. And then there's a coin flip mechanic in the game. Because of course there is. 50-50 on most things. Sometimes even just getting loot, which is ridiculous. Do I like this? No, I don't like this. Get that out of here. And then the first enemy you encounter that's not a dog has this thing called a stinger. If you couldn't hear the air quotes I put there, let me just reiterate the stinger that they have between their legs. If you catch my drift, which you should, and I hope you do, but I also hope you don't. That's the second enemy. The god of coin flips does not smile upon you. No, he does not. I tell you what, I fail most of those coin flip checks. Most of the time. The stinger, TM, as it were, as it should not be, but is. It's an interesting way to say Beepus. See, that's the kind of content where I'm like, maybe I don't stream this. That's the kind of content where I'm like, maybe I stream this twice in a row. Put it on YouTube, put an edit on it where I fixate on it and I put some air horn sound effects around it. Make a real day of it. I'm gonna have to bump up the rating of my stream. Don't you have it set to mature audiences yet? You should. I think I got mine set to mature audiences. At least I think I do. If I don't, that would be an oopsie. You don't? Oh yeah, you're probably gonna want to do that. I don't even curse on my stream. That is true. You don't do that. But the Satanism is like, I just assumed, you know? I assumed you weren't broadcasting that to the general public. Guess I was wrong about that. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. It's a free country, I guess. Expose the kids to Lucifer. That's your prerogative. It's a PG Satanism. Yeah, you mainly stick to the Lucifer arc where he's hot. And like just mainly a guy. Before the whole fallen angel deal. After that is where it gets a little sin and punishment-y. For my liking, I think for the liking of many children. But you know, the Lucifer arc is pretty cool. It's just hanging out with God in heaven. Just chilling. Sup God, sup Lucifer. And they bro fist a little bit. Dap each other up. Have I read the Bible? No. Is it obvious? Can you tell that I don't even know what a Bible is? The heck is that? The Bible? Do I wear that? Do I eat it? Do you eat it? We glance over the hedonism part. Hedonism, schmedonism. That's what I say. I don't know what it means, but I said it and it felt nice to say. Schmedonism. Joss Whedonism. Everyone at home, try it on for size. Just say schmedonism. It's great. It'll brighten your day at least 2%. Which may not sound like a lot, but it's more than you currently are brightening your day, so freaking why don't you pay attention? Playing the game of Stinger debauchery. I did not want to engage even a little bit with the Stinger. From the moment I saw it, I was like, ah, it's one of these, eh? I see what we're doing. It's one of these type of games, okay. There's gonna be a Beepus or two. So what did I do? I cut off the Stinger. The first chance I got, of course I cut that thing off. The Stinger is pulsating? No, it's not. At least not while it's attached to you, it's not. It's gonna be on the floor before it pulsates. Or whatever it said it was doing. And then I chopped that thing off immediately. Ew, well, it's just what you gotta do. Would you rather he kept his Stinger and used it in whatever way he deemed fit? No. You wouldn't? You wouldn't, right? Swan, please tell me you wouldn't. Oh, I get this heat. There we go. Well, that's probably fine. Am I overthinking this? Maybe. I forget this song is in the game. Sounds like it's in a completely different game, but here it is. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Screw it. That looks fine. And then we'll just blur. We'll just blur this like the stinger should have been blurred, but it wasn't. Apparently, the sequel game goes a little less edgelord on the whole sexual content type thing. And I haven't even experienced the worst of the sexual content of the first game. Apparently you can sacrifice people in ritualistic circles through various means, sexual or otherwise, in the first game, to get your limbs back, you know, in favor of your chosen god and whatever. And it's like, yeah, that does seem like it'd be weird. And then the first time you encounter the Knight character, she's like, do you have any idea what those creatures did to me? And I'm like, well, I think I do, actually. And I think this developer is maybe 17. But no, probably not. That'd be impressive as hell if they were 17 making these games. Because despite all their nonsense, they are very interesting experiences. And I think the world building is the far more impressive part of those games. And the fact that you pick up all of that organically through books in the world, a couple characters. We know what the stingers are for in this game. Absolutely, we know what the stingers are for. I wish I didn't, but I do. I can confirm that my webcomic will be stinger-free. I'm not quite going Kentaro Miura with this one. There's going to be violence, sure, but it's not going to be like that. It ain't going to be like that, I don't. I need to draw this here. Why? Where is this? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what's happening here. Here, let me draw this. Now we can go here, 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 again, see if this will work. No! Well, why not? What is going on with this? Strange. I'm very confused. I guess we'll just shade that bit independently. Oh, it's because it's snapping to the freaking... Okay, I got it. Why did this happen? How do I stop this again? I see what's happening. It's snapping to the borders of the panel again, and I don't know why this happens sometimes. No, don't do that. Oh no, I used to know how to do this garbage. Don't show the ruler. There we go. I don't know how that happened. Fixed. I only have to fix that issue once every like 3 months, so I keep forgetting how to do it. But I got it. Ow. Maybe I need a bigger general shape for Shadow the Hedgehog. No. I should add that over top if I'm gonna do it. I have learned my lesson though. in regards to one thing, I should not eat 4 slices of pizza before I start live streaming. I'm feeling very bad about that. That is not a wise decision. Maybe I shouldn't eat 4 pieces of pizza in general, as a rule of thumb. Particularly before a period of time where I'm going to need to talk for multiple hours without burping loudly on stream. That would be good. So far, I'm holding out okay. But there are 4 slices of pizza working against me. My mortal enemy right now. Yuguchi, I had so much pizza. These weren't like small pieces of pizza, like your little square cut pizza. No, these were the big old triangular pieces of pizza. It was a lot. It was and still is a lot because I have not. It's not fully. It's not gone. It's with you. You know, you can't just eat food that's gone. I want big pizza only in moderation, and definitely not while you're streaming. It's my recommendation. Huge P. Alright, well then fine. Do what you want. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I did. And if you said I didn't, then you'd just be lying. Nobody likes a liar. Dun 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 dun. You know who really didn't like a liar? Jesus. Judas coming over there being like, I know where Jesus is, and then Jesus is like, oh, you rapscallion. Or something. Again, haven't read the Bible, never touched this stuff. You gotta find the right balance of blur and not blur when you're doing this rendering style. That's the secret. Gotta give the eyes a place to focus upon. So you gotta, you know, the balance of hard edges and soft edges is very important. In most forms of painting, even if you're doing traditional painting. But especially so in digital where everything can look exactly the same. You don't want to get too careless with blurring everything, even though I do very often just blur everything. Even in that handler commission I did, I was thinking about like, maybe I should have maintained some hard edges in more places, but I don't really know where or how. Perhaps that would come from some studies. I haven't studied in a while because I have a job. And when I'm not doing my job, I'm either sleeping or doing this. Right now. Hard edges, exactly. Hard edges or edging hardly. Nope. Nope. Retract the last 5 seconds of the stream. Put them away. Put them in jail. Does she work with a nose shadow? Does this work with your small anime nose? Not really. I really only keep it on this guy because he's got like a slightly less anime nose that it seems to work better with. Trial and error. What's the problem with not having an art style? Or at least a cohesive one. You can say I got an art style, but you look at one character I draw compared to the next one, it is wildly inconsistent. Maybe except for the bodies. The bodies have some logic behind them because I studied those recently again. But outside of that, nope. Nope. Oh god, I hate this song. I don't hate it, but I can't listen to it on stream. It's just it's too much. No. That's better. Emil, you're a lovely lad, but your voice is too loud and too childlike and too filled with wonder and glee. I can't do it on stream. And it goes on for like 5 minutes. I can't listen to a child sing for 5 minutes. I'm not a parent. I don't have to be obligated to do that. I ain't going no dance recitals. Alright, that looks rendered enough for the freaking sake of it, I think. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just do another one over top. So I know I run the risk of spoiling stories that you have planned, if you have any. But did anything interesting happen while you were out and about? If you're at liberty to type things out, that is. Oh god, it's another child singing. I forgot. No more children. Stories? Unheard of. No stories? I find that hard to believe. That one was even younger than the other child that was going to start singing. Can't have that. Adventure was pretty boring, but I met a few nice people. A few nice people? Ew. That's not interesting. Give me the tea. No, that's fine. Particularly interesting nice people. It's better than not boring, given how your not boring streams usually go. Or conventions usually go. Did I say conventions? I don't know. I'm zoned out halfway. Traded socialism game devs who have actually published games, so that's cool. Neat. People who actually publish stuff? Could be me. Won't be. Could be, but won't be. Have you seen this comic? Never happening. Publishing stuff. That's ridiculous. Props to them, though. Publishing anything is, that's the big goal, isn't it? Well, the big goal is to publish and make it popular. The first goal is to publish it at all. No creepers, Gomen? Well, it's fine, I suppose. Just this once that you didn't have a weird creepazoid encounter. You will publish soon? I don't freaking know, man. I don't freaking know, dude. I can say I know a comic creator. Don't you already know a comic creator? I'm sure at least somebody you know is making a comic and you just aren't aware. or like has made episodes of something. And won't you be so mad when you find out? That'll be crazy. No one can hide their secret comics from me. I didn't even try. I didn't even try. Let's see, what do I find? Oh, this is just the JPEG. Get out of here. Yeah, Mint, you can stay while I find this other thing. You did try in the beginning? I don't think I did. I think the most I did was try to I called it a rock opera, and that was about the level of my deception. Yeah, my secret project, that's true. There was like a day or two where I called it a secret project. Then I started calling it a rock opera, and now here we are. I need the source color. Give me the source color. Well, that didn't work, did it? You gotta be above. No. You should be visible. Unless I'm stupid. Oh. I am. Okay. False alarm, everybody. It was working just fine. I just don't have a cerebral cortex. Had to keep harassing you until you couldn't bear it any longer, and now here you are. I don't... Memory's a tricky thing. You can't always take your thoughts at face value. Maybe we all just misremembered a thing or two about that time in our lives. Yeah, God, are you punishing me? Seems like it sometimes. It's like, dude, what did I even do wrong? You legally have to tell me. What perspective is gonna be in? Was this art? Alright, I'm sensing a pattern. You should have known long by now, Stub. Welcome in, though. Regardless. I kind of want to skip this song too, but I've already skipped a couple songs in the playlist. I feel like it'll start getting a little Pandora's-esque here. Like, you've used this many skips this hour. Are you sure you want to keep doing that? This art is Zotan. What? Another stinky man. Hello, Mask, by the way. What is this? Where did you come from, you little sneaky little color? You? Not you, Mask. I'm talking about the brown stuff here. In case that wasn't clear. Sneezes at Swan? Gross, dude. Like full-on open mouth type stuff? Or like, what do you do? This is why stinky men are terrible. I don't know where the narrative came from. Or has begun propagating that I am a stinky goblin. I know I'm in jail, but we have showers, you know. Are they great? No, but they're here. Do you use the shower? Of course I use the showers. I use them as an excuse to get intel on the other prisoners here. Like how small their weenuses are compared to mine. That's right. Use them for showering yourself. I think I answered that question with soap and water. I use it to feel better about myself. Does this look like it's in perspective at all? No? Okay then. That's all I needed to hear. Why does this look wrong and bad? That's the wrong layer. Everything's stupid. For comparing stingers, yeah, that's the PG way to put it. I'm just gonna keep erasing this until it looks decent. What about here? Now that looks wild what I've done. She's holding a stake. She's gonna drive it through the heart of somebody off screen. It's gonna be crazy. That's a spoiler panel though. I'll have to black it out when we get there. Maybe if it's like she's harmonizing with herself. Guys, I'm reaching the point where I'm struggling again. This is impossible. No one's ever solved this issue. Your face is a spoiler panel. Your face is a stinger. There, hey, well, sorry. I can't retract the statement. No takesies backsies on insults. I said. Gonna have to censor it. Ooh, yeah, wait till you hear wait till what I said catches up on your delay. Yeah, there it is. The wow lol comes out now. Yeah, wait till you hear what I said. Wait till the stream delay comes out and you hear what I said about you. You're me. You have no clue. I love saying insults from the position of a streamer hosting their own stream, because you could just say it and then you get to just wait 10 seconds or so until you know that it hits the airwaves, and then someone else responds to what you said. It's great. There's not a feeling quite like it. Layer settings, clip to layer below. Like that time I was talking about Stove or so, he was going to start talking about, I believe it was, what was it? He was going to delve into some interesting factoid, and then I insulted him. And then the message he sent in chat was half of the interesting factoid, and then a hyphen, and then him being offended at what I said. Which makes sense, but it was funny to see the exact moment where the broadcast caught up to where what I said, where I said what I said. And there was no going back. Did I just use the perspective tool for this? Signified the breaking of a friendship, but he's still here, so I guess he's a hate watcher now. That's fine. He had, I think you have expressed that openly before, Stu. But you are just now a hate watcher, which is fine. That's fine. Can I just duplicate this and move it and have it look good for once? That actually doesn't look good. There's some isometric shenanigans going on here. I don't know if I need to do that. Was you? I'm sure of it. Hi, Mask. Hello. You said hello. Welcome in again. Did your something die? Oh, I pressed the Windows key. That's something. My internet's very unstable. I see. Well, if you can hear this right now, welcome in again. Coughs in your general direction. A lot of people at the same time taking exams. Ew, gross. Exams. Ding dong, ding dong. Just finished mine like 10 minutes ago, freaking blazing past him. Yeah, this boy is going to college or something. I actually don't know what your plans are, so I won't presume to know. Had 2 hours, finished in 30-something minutes. I just finished 10 minutes ago. 2 hours, finished in 30-something. Yeah, it's pretty freaking quick with it. College, most likely. Yeah, if you got a freaking style on them, dude, take those 30 and then they'll walk out and have everyone else being like, oh god, he did it so am I just bad? Yes, the answer is Mask is better than you. I'm sorry, it's true. When you suck, you suck. It's fine, yeah. Mask out here killing it. Some people in this world were just meant to be the stingers of the world, as it were. I'm gonna stop talking about stingers until I bring it up on stream, and then you'll all see what I'm talking about, those who are not familiar. Because I think I will bring it up on stream. I think I will. And I don't think anyone can stop it. This is where I get banned immediately. I think I'm going to broadcast it for a collective of 30 seconds, and I'm going to get banned, perma-banned immediately. Highly fascinated by stingers. The game features them so prominently. I've watched people stream the whole thing, it's fine. I'm sure it is. I'm pretty sure Twitch just doesn't like it if the whole purpose of the game, the whole idea behind it is sexual content. But if it's just like an element of the narrative, it's probably better. Seems like it wouldn't be, but if Outlast is fine, this is definitely fine. Yeah, Outlast is freaking all over the place. With its Beepus presentation. Sometimes the Beepus is on screen, sometimes it's on screen then gets cut off screen. Is there a lot of naked people in LS? There is indeed. The game is called Outlast not for the reasons you think. It's called Outlast because it's see how long you can keep your clothes on as a character in the game. That's not why it's called it, but it should be. It makes more sense than whatever their actual reasoning is. And sometimes you're one of them. You're just running away from sexual harassment? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it do be that way. Hey, select these things. Select these little things here. Why did I make it so annoying to target? There we go. No wonder the protagonist is scared. Yeah, most people would be in that situation. I don't know why he willingly went into that situation. Freaking idiot. Just want my special camera footage of this asylum. It's like, it ain't worth it, bro. You know, a horror game is getting a sequel that I did not anticipate to have a sequel, let alone one announced so soon. There's gonna be another Amnesia game coming out at some point. I did not expect that to happen, especially after the one that just came out bombed like just horribly in reviews because of how boring it was. Relatable protagonist, I would hope so. being afraid of sexual harassment. If you're not afraid of sexual harassment, you must be a very bold person with huge biceps who could just fend off anything. My biceps are the size of pipe cleaners, so I'm very afraid of most people. I haven't seen any of the Amnesia sequels. So apparently the second one is not as good as the first one, and the third one is just boring. Like, nothing happens. It's supposed to be a spooky horror game, and like nothing happens? What are you doing to me? You gotta have spooks and scares. You gotta have corridors I don't want to walk down. And puzzles that I don't want to solve. That's the true horror. The second one wasn't even made by the original developers, if I'm remembering correctly, which is probably why people didn't like it. What the heck is this Project Diva song that I'm listening to right now? Normally I don't even... That's not a bad... I like Project Diva, for the record. But this seems weird in a Nier OST. Oh, now it's a Jet Set Radio song. Nice. Sick. We just listened to the Jet Set Radio Future OST on a previous stream. And that soundtrack is a lot hornier than I remember. I'll tell you that much. I do not recall it being so horned up, but it is. For sure. You wouldn't expect it. It's like it's a game about roller skating and graffiti. This freaking is horny. I don't know how else to put it. The really weird one? Yeah, it was that weird one we were listening to. Apparently you haven't really looked at gums. So said no, I can say I have not. Should I? Should I be doing that? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, immediately. I've been bombarded. My eyes. There they are. They are being assaulted by many images, of which I can only describe as dubious in terms of their intent when created. So, at best. I knew that character design existed, but yeah, you're right, I've never actually taken the time to analyze that. No, that's blue on the wrong layer. Stop. I mean, what did they think would happen when they designed a character without pants? Of course that was gonna happen. I would never design a character without pants. Sweats profusely looking at the character I designed without pants. Oh no, I just realized I went even further beyond. I didn't just design a character without pants. I designed a character without. I designed furry bait. Uh-oh. Oh no, I did the worst of the sins. Did not even think about what I was doing there. That is an issue, isn't it? I can't appeal to the furries. I insult them too much. Not like legitimately, but you know, a little bit. At least a little. Furry? Yeah, I do be insulting them sometimes. I'm not a furry. Personal. I've came for the Gabino and staying for the weird convos. The only way I expect anyone to deal with these streams is if they expect weird convos at this point. Oop, there we go. How can you insult your own? You're a bully? Yes, I am. Listen, sorry, anthropomorphized swan chat member. Sometimes the truth needs to be spoken. Fair Gabino, as a furry, I understand why people insult furries. Some of them are real freaks. Listen, more power to you, as long as you're self-aware at least a little bit as to the fact that some members of your community, they make it weird. Other ones are completely fine. Like yourself, you seem like a very well-reasoned individual. Picking on the minorities. Also, there are exceptions to the rule. I have to admit that when people do the Pokemon Smash or Pass tier lists, and Lopunny comes up on the tier list, everyone, of course, unanimously around the world is like, yes, I agree, yes, of course. Of course, then we all put our monocles on and our top hats, and we're like, yes, I agree. Then we shake hands and we all go home. It's an amicable time, and it's a great afternoon. We all agree. There are exceptions to the rule that we can all get behind. But most of the time, I am relatively vanilla, so to speak. Steve's a bully too? How dare you? How dare you speak the truth in my chat room? That's the worst response to that. Didn't even defend himself. Just say, yeah, how's it going? It's me. Sometimes we need bullies. I would argue most of the time we're good without them. Toughens people up. There's some very weird furries in my school. I had a furry. God, there are. Yeah, you made it sound like they died. There were some weird furries in school till I got to them. I'll set them straight. Those freaking... They'll learn. I'll learn them. Yeah, I had a furry in college in my digital illustration courses. Every assignment they did featured their OCs. Because I'm not even commenting on that in one way or the other. I just found it interesting. You killed a furry. You can't do that mask as much as you would like to. Is this song being sung by children? Does this count? I can't tell. Most of the ones I know aren't weird. Apparently that's how it's always just a few. It's the vocal minority that makes it weird. It's never the vast majority of a group that brings the weirdos out. Some are estranged. It's like bronies. Like, you can be an adult man who likes My Little Pony. I like cartoons too, and I'm a dude in my 20s, so you know, it's freaking whatever. But then there's the weirdos that like My Little Pony too much. And that's not even... There's a point when it becomes the furry fandom. And it's like, I don't think you guys anthropomorphized it enough to have this fascination. Like when it's still basically the animal. That seems, that's where I'm kind of like, what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? No such thing as a sane brony. I wouldn't know. I don't really. I think they're a dying breed. Just don't let them get to the jar. Let's not talk about the jar. Guys, my stream convos are already weird enough. I don't want to talk about the brony jars. I already have so many things. I remember years ago on TF2. Oh no, here we go. It's coming. There's another story. If I just ban them now, they can't finish it, and we'll never have to read what they... No, I won't. The bronies were everywhere, and some of the horrors... Yeah, but that is like, for PTSD, yeah, you know, that is just kind of like first-person shooter lobbies, though. Or even just like, yeah, it is a first-person shooter. That just comes with territory. There's gonna be weirdos. You know, the first time I heard the C word, not crap, but you know, the one Australians make a term of endearment. First time I heard that was in a first-person shooter lobby with my parents in the room. I was playing Titanfall 1. It was pretty freaking sick, dude. Just dropping that. It's like, Mom, I swear that not everyone is like this. You can't take the Xbox away from me. The best servers were the servers that didn't have sprays enabled. It was way worse. It was worse than any Xbox 360 lobby. Oh yeah, you could have custom sprays? Absolutely. That's just a bad idea. Never let players have freedom. I've been saying that for years. Is this how this would work? Do I know how things work? I'm really just going kind of loosey-goosey on the perspective right now. Tons of brony NSFW stuff everywhere. Unfortunate. I say that, and then I intend to play Fear and Hunger for like the last half hour of the stream, so we'll see what how much of my hypocrisy can go. In terms of NSFW content. I will make a disclaimer though, I am not into any of the stuff that happens in Fear and Hunger. Not my thing. So that's where I and most of the conversations we've had so far differ. I'm not into any of that. Alright, this is going to take some finagling. See if we can just split it down the middle, perhaps. You have to be at least a little bit to play it. You don't know. You don't freaking know. How much the breaking of your chains every time you start stream cost to replace? I don't know. I'm not the guards. I don't care how much money they spend. I'm also not a tax-paying citizen anymore now that I'm in jail, so it's fine. It can cost as much as they want it to. I don't gotta front the bill. I got a Twitter notification from the Chris Pratt Twitter account. I'm not even gonna look at that. I don't think it's real. Probably a parody account. It's very easy to make those in modern day Twitter. I'm sure they put him into a room and make him draw some draws some part of slave labor. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't let me have this clay tablet that I'm drawing on. If they had the say in it. I'm drawing on my own. One day I'll have lore that makes sense about it. Need another multiply layer. I'll have a whole story, I'll make an animated short, it'll be, you know, I'll win a freaking BAFTA award. Is that a award you can win for animated short? What is a BAFTA award? Why is that phrase in my mind? British Academy Film Award. Okay, I'm gonna get a BAFTA. It's even though it's not gonna be a British film, but I am gonna win one anyway, just as a sign of dominance. I'm gonna win a British Film Award. So yeah, pretty much, just gonna do that. It's gonna be even more well received by critics than Cuties was. Let's not forget that the only reason Cuties ever saw the light of day was because idiots out there at Sundance Film Festival were like, oh, so profound, yes! Destroy this institution by basically enabling it and demonstrating it in full effect. No, you don't understand. They're using the child exploitation in the movie to make a commentary on child exploitation. It's fine. It's like saying if you murder a dude in your movie with an anti-murder message, it's okay because you were doing it for a reason. It's for the message. Sundance needs to be shut down. I mean, if they're letting stuff like that happen, probably. I gotta wait until 5 p.m. to go, oh, sorry, Mask. I'm so sorry. I'll try to be entertaining for at least like a second or two. And by which point I think my my effort will give out. But you know, for those 5 minutes, it'll like a second or two. It'll probably be pretty good. At the very least, I hope. Did I take that color right? Give. What about this one? No, that one's slightly different for some reason. Okay. Sundance is an indie student? Yeah. Then we can delete this little line here. Oh, this backgrounds, dude. My backgrounds are just straight lines right now. I can only imagine how people who are actually good at backgrounds and drawing architecture plan these shots out, because I'm over here just like, yeah, just wooden planks, parallel lines, please. Ugh, I'm gonna have to draw stuff like the first page out here again, and it's not even that good here. I need to get better at my landscapes that I'm doing quickly. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Ah, I feel better already. Okay, back to the art. Ever seen the backgrounds in a place farther than the universe? No, let me browse. A place farther than the universe. Images. Oh yeah, I have seen this actually. I just forgot the English name of the series. Yeah, no, I've seen this one. Some of them are absolutely nutso. Enzo do soulmates know how to block, or do they just rush? Oh yeah, no, they're gonna rush. I'm sorry. That's just gonna happen. And here's the thing: if you're blocking against a soulmate, you're probably losing. So it turns into a very unga bunga match whenever you're fighting a soul. You watch it away. A place farther than the universe is a must-watch. You watch it once and you remember it for the rest of your life. I haven't seen it. I'll freaking I'm looking at the backgrounds though. I do like it. They got very textured brushes on all these things. It's very appealing. They definitely got someone who knows how to do like they make all their background. It looks like they did it with Copic marker, but it was probably digital stuff. It's pretty dang good. Yeah, there's the Mother's Basement video that says, just watch the dang anime, please, and it's watch a place further than the universe as their thumbnail. Just watch this anime, for the love of God. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? I wonder if I put it on my anime list yet. I remember a shot that was in the freezer room in a convenience store, and I actually only watched. Oh man. I can't even fully comprehend what that vocalization must have sounded like. Even in text form. Alright, enough looking at anime that I will watch when I'm dead. Quit your waifu garbage and watch it. Who's doing waifu garbage? Nobody's watching waifu garbage. I've never oops, ignore that. That doesn't prove anything. We do love the organ. Not enough songs use the organ. It's woody, it's haunting, it's underutilized in rock music. Oh, did I make a grave mistake? No. Yes? Where did I draw these just now? Where did you go? What the heck? No, okay. I did make a grave mistake, but it wasn't... I don't even know what's going on anymore. I've been awake too long. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Which is probably not the mind state that you want to be in when you plan on playing Fear and Hunger in about 30 minutes. For at least a little bit. I do just want to show that off on stream. It'll be fun, guys. Come on, it'll be fun, you know, it's fun. Gonna see a Beepus? At least one, maybe two. Almost definitely two. Where did I draw anything on this stupid layer? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ow, my finger. Now you would think this is where, in the illustration, I would break out the perspective tool, but I have decided I'm going to be very lazy and just see if I can wing it. So let's see. Assuming this is the straight line, this would fan out ever so slightly. Let's just eyeball it, you know? We ball, absolutely. You will also be pleased to know that I'm entirely caught up on the critically acclaimed Kuma 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 Bear and its sequel season, Kuma 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 Bear Punch Sips Fancy Wine. That sounds non-deserving of a wine sip, just based off of the context I have received from what you've said. just bear, 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 bear. And your point. Well, at least you've watched a place further than the universe already. Yeah, quit watching your waifu garbage, Steve, like Kuma 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 Bear. What the heck? I just looked it up. This is waifu garbage. What are you, Steve? What are you doing? What is this? So Steve hasn't watched all of Hunter x Hunter. I've seen like 15 minutes of Hunter x Hunter. Those are like the worst. That's like the worst part. Is like the first 15 minutes. You gotta get past the 15 minutes. Drag him. I'll freaking drag you across a place further than the universe. Yeah, that's right. How's that for a callback? I think Steve should be the one in jail, indubitably. So it is written. Just give me one little sec here. You were already in here once, but you got out on good behavior. Now look at you, you freaking smarmy little individual. I gotta make sure your feet are in perspective. There we go. You got long arms. Nah, he needs a small mouth. There we go. It's like when I quit JoJo's after episodes with Swan. How the fuck did Swan wings work? I don't even care. I can only engage with so much shonen at a time, and I'm already a palm full elbow deep in One Piece. If I watch anything else, it's not going to be shonen. It's okay, Mask. I gave it another shot. Years later, fell in love with the series. Season 1 of JoJo was so hard for me to watch. I love Season 1 of JoJo. Hunter x Hunter isn't One Piece. I don't know what I'm doing here. So there's a reason why I watched all of Hunter x Hunter and not One Piece. Yeah. Because Hunter x Hunter's adaptation is actually good, is the thing. That's the main reason. Hunter x Hunter's 1/8 the length? No, it's because of the quality difference for sure. No, don't agree with him even though it's true. Don't do that. I wonder why One Piece is like 8 times the length of Hunter x Hunter. Is it because half of the episodes are filler? Because of studio garbage interference? Get them away from it. They don't deserve it anymore. Same thing started happening to My Hero Academia, and that's a newer show. They started giving filler to a shonen anime in the years of our lore, the 2020s, and they're still doing that like it's an average practice that we still engage with. It's not. Did MHA start getting filler? At some point it did. I don't know if they stopped, because I know a lot of people were lambasting them for doing that. But I know at some point there were filler episodes, and that was around the time I stopped watching it anyway, just out of boredom with the series in general. I'm at the beginning of season 4 still. I don't even remember where I dropped off. Maybe I'll get back into it someday, but I don't know. I just felt like the hooks were slipping, and there wasn't really anything in particular that was causing it. I think I just bounced off of it, which is fine. You're allowed to bounce off of stuff. Don't let anybody tell you different. Did you know the famous scene of Goku vs. Boo where Goku goes Super Saiyan 2 is technically filler? That's ridiculous. The festival after they saved I can't even verify what he's saying. I'm so far behind on everything. Super Saiyan 3 against Fat Boo or a different one? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it the screaming one that everyone clips on YouTube, or was it a different scene? How did you get down here, Perspective Ruler? You're supposed to be up here. What is wrong with you? Kid Boo. Oh, Kid Boo. Stop doing it like that. There we go. And no, I think the horizon line is much higher, actually. It's probably my issue. Probably like here. And the manga Goku goes straight to Super Saiyan 3 and skips 2, so that part is filler. That's kind of cool. For many years of being a giant DBZ stan, I still haven't read the manga. Just grew up with it with the rest of the Toonami kids. Yeah, that's kind of how I think it's wormed its way into most of the cultural zeitgeist. Like to start buying the manga. I only read the manga because my school library had the big old omnibuses. So you could just read like entire volumes at a time. I wonder if they actually have the ones that my library had anyway. Wish my school had manga. It's nice when they do. Season 1 DVD uncut. Now, anime is especially when it's an old shonen anime, is not really the kind of thing you want to advertise as uncut or unedited down in your DVD production run. The more you edit that stuff down, the better, my dude. Cut all of that out. You know that the original DB manga had uncensored. See, uncensored? Like with stingers in them? There are comics. I think they have Watchmen. Watchmen is alright. I have read that one. It's pretty alright. For like 99% of the time, just Goku naked. Oh man. The DB orange box has got a little Goku dangler all over. I do recall little Goku dangler. Blue boxes, yeah, I do remember that now that you mention it. That was a prominently displayed portion of Goku. I'm assuming because it's a cultural thing, and in Japan at that time that was funny, so... I won't deny it's kind of funny too here, just thinking about it. Like, why would they do that? Shin-Chan had his tiny Chompkin out all the time too. I'm kind of, you know what? I think we I think it's best we move away from that 80s, 90s anime thing. I think it's good that we moved away from that as a comedic bit. It's a very thin line you have to tread, or else you run the risk of some, you know, just a horrible bit landing very poorly. Shed always comes back around to naked men. What do you want, Swan? What do you want to talk about then? Okay, let's see. What do you have in your infinite wisdom of topics to talk about that you would like us to engage with at an intellectual level? The ball is in your court, Swan. Why is that so? I don't know, Swan. Suggest an alternative. I'm waiting. Fair Japan doesn't care too much about genitalia. That's true. Western society is a bit of a prude in that regard. We are really the only ones that seem to care as much as we do about the naked body. Which is, you know, that's its own thing that we need to work out with our geographical therapist. Now, why are you afraid of boobs? I'm not afraid of boobs. Oh, really? Then what's this? Holds up a picture of them. Ugh! Get that away from me. Alright, you got me. We're terrified of them. And we don't know why. Oh, females. They ought to be arrested for having those things. Parry their touch. Get them out of here. Judging by the stuff I saw about Gabinos, what are you talking about? What do you get? Careful. Be careful. I'm just trying to help you. Oh, I love it when they just sing a letter. It's just, that's the whole thing. You understand why you're scared? What do you know that I don't? What's going on here? What is this information I'm lacking? Did you know there's an anime with ultra frisky female Gabinos that raid villages to raid men? That's awful. Tell me what that is so I can never watch it. So I can make sure to never look at it. You better tell me right now what that is so I can avoid it at all costs. Did Sotan write that anime? No. That's just reverse Goblin Slayer? I know, and it sounds awful. 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 Anyway. This is what happens when we don't talk about naked men, SWAT. This is what happens. It's a nightmare. My god, I gotta turn off my freaking perspective ruler now. Hide. Don't you get out of here. I see. It's just unlucky I don't know its name. Oh, I may have not have said a single word in that sentence, but you know what I meant. Carry on with your discussion of male genitalia. I just saw a video of how goblin lore is all— whoa! I think I found it immediately. I think I found it. And, yeah, you know. This is why Zotan identifies with being a goblin. What's its name? I'm trying to see which one is right. Because there's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of names going around here. Let me see. I'm gonna click on this, and I'm gonna hope the video is not here. Nama anime. I believe that means name anime. See translation. Blah blah blah. I'm on Billy, by the way, so this is a new experience for me already. I'm a Critical Role fan, so goblin lewds have already been heavily normalized for me. Thank you, Sam Wrigley. Yeah. Everyone's asking for sauce. Maybe maybe this comment section has it. Anime name. Peter Grill to Kenja no G-Con Super Extra. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna freaking paste it. Situational comedy? No, that can't be it. This seems wrong. Oh, is it Peter Grill? Alright, that's the one. Nice. I understand that. Wait, have I seen an episode of this? That anime is super lewd, everyone just wants to furry it. What, is that the one you were talking about? Also, I have seen an episode of this. I don't even know where I saw an episode of this, but I have seen an episode of this. I'll check real fast. I mean, there's a goblin lady in it, but I don't think she fits the bill of raiding villages for dudes. Anyway, back to what I was doing. What am I, making a comic? Ew. Why did I do that? Why on earth would I do that? Do I have to put this above more layers? Yeah, I do. Okay. As long as I know what I'm doing. Isn't that the one where the girls want the guy because he's like super powerful or something and want his baby? Yeah, that's the one. I've seen one episode of that. It's the one with the twins. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they're like, they have horns. They are horned women and horny women. That's not me, that's the anime speaking. I don't even know where I saw that. I'll continue playing. Fair enough. But yeah, I think that is the gist of that show, is that they want the dude because he's got very good genes. He's a very strong lad. Virile. It's 100% Peter Grill? Alright. Well, good, because the goblin lady that I'm seeing images of for this show, she looks fantastic. And that's all I need. Look at those freaking quads, my dude. I read the plot summary and got to Dad's obsession with his, decided it's not for me. I just need to see what the goblin lady's name is and I'll be fine. Also, they did that thing where they invert the color of the eyeballs, which is a character design trope that I do enjoy. Ishva. Darcy. When are they gonna hire me to sing for their soundtrack, huh? Square Enix? Don't want a filthy gaijin mucking about in your sound studio? Is that it? And then this will just be another gradient. I've drawn too many backgrounds today, and by that I do mean one, kind of, so... Listen, this is what the manga artists are doing. They draw like half a background, and the rest of the stuff is gradients or white. I'm putting in more effort than my favorite manga artists right now. That's all you can ask for. Some of them probably... This would probably just be white space in your fancy Japanese manga, okay? Here, I'm adding intrigue, I'm adding a gradient that guides the eye to the faces of the character with its placement. I'm basically a creative genius. Well, you're all over there being a creative genius. I've learned there's an anime for everything. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially once you delve into the isekai genre, which I won't. I still haven't watched Executioner and blah 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 for Way of Life. Because, I think, mainly because subconsciously I know deep down that no matter how much I enjoy it, it is an isekai. And we are mortal enemies, me and that genre. I can't get behind it. Can't do it. I love the new isekai this season, Dead Mount Deathplay. I'll freaking look at the plot synopsis, but if I see one trope that's been played out a billion times, I'm gonna absolutely... A hero nears victory against a necromancer known as the Corpse God. That's the whole thing? I need to get a different one. I will say the art style looks pretty neat compared to most isekai. Nears victory against the necromancer known as the Corpse God. Things take an unexpected turn, and the Dark Sorcerer's final gambit reincarnate. Oh my god. This last-ditch effort catches the brave fighter off guard. Now he's a boy named Polka Shinoyama in a whole new world. The showdown between good and evil just got epic. Alright, Crunchyroll, it appears to me you don't know how to write engaging plot synopses for your shows. Actual synopsis, as once again Crunchyroll has a stupid one. Alright, so this is apparently a common issue that Crunchyroll has, writing very stupid synopses for their shows. Alright, let's try this one on for size. Necromancer coming to Japan, I'm in love with the magic, that's fair. Let's see this one. In another world, a fight to the death between the Calamity Crusher and a peerless necromancer known as the Corpse God results in the latter's reincarnation. Not into the corpse of a fallen kinsman, as intended, but into the corpse of a teenager freshly murdered in modern-day Shinjuku. All the Corpse God desires is a peaceful life, but we got some Kira stuff going on here. I always read the anime list summaries. Yeah, I probably should have just done that. But peace is hard to come by as long as there are those at large who still want his host dead. It is harder still when Shinjuku's denizens begin taking a personal interest in the Corpse God himself, including the likes of the police, troublemakers, and other eclectic individuals. But the Corpse God is a creature too ancient and patient to be so easily deterred, and he will willingly, two completely different words, take on new foes in order to protect new friends in the peace they promise. He gets friends? Gross. Villains don't deserve friends. With an entity concomitantly boring a hole between Earth and the other world, however, life on both sides of the sky promises to be anything but peaceful. It does sound a lot better when you're not reading the stupid Crunchyroll description. Oh my god, my voice and my English all at once, bleeding over. Alright, we finished the rendering for this page, I think. I might do highlights later, or add some more multiply layers, but I do want to get in a quick run of Fear and Hunger, because I think it'll be funny just playing that game for even like a minute on stream. So let me get that up and running in a sec after I get this multiply layer here. A quick run of debauchery. Oh, it's going to be debaucherous indeed. After I crash my computer with my blur tool that is this big. I'll leave this on screen while I do that. Actually, I might need to shrink it for just a second while I set up a new... What is it? A new source window. So yeah, I shall... Well, actually, it's staying up on my OBS. So that works. I didn't know if minimizing it would blacken the screen. Appears to be fine, though. I can never tell what OBS is going to do. It shouldn't even take that much. It's like if there's any game I can stream while I have Clip Studio and Google Chrome tabs open, it should be this one. This game should not be very intensive on the old CPU. It is a pixel art game. It looks like it was made in RPG Maker. So we shall see. Also, I'm gonna have to balance the volume. But you know what, it's worth. If it opens. Maybe close CSP just in case. I know the game can be buggy. That's true. The first one does have bugs. Get this out of here. Don't save that. Get out of here. Hello, Mint. Regrettably, you must go for now. I'll be back. Oh, I think it opened. Might have a memory leak somewhere. I did notice that sometimes when I press the escape key to bring up the menu, the game does get some frame dips. So that was a thing I noticed. Also, I gotta pause near. God, how do people do some quick transitions? Played through River City Girls again, by the way. Aboba was so much easier in co-op. Have you played through 2 yet? We'll see her again soon. My wife. Did you play with Steve Cherry? Yeah, have you guys played the sequel, or do you intend on playing the sequel, etc., etc.? Excuse me, Near Music, you're gonna need to shut up. Shut. Thank you. Yeah, we went with the one and only Miz. We haven't started 2 yet. The plan is to do a playthrough with the boys first. Is that picking up? Oh yeah, that's for sure picking up. I might need to even adjust that. Doesn't that just sound welcoming already, guys? Doesn't that just sound... Don't you feel at ease with this soundtrack playing? I know I do. What is new scene? I got scared clicking on that. Oh god! You unlock Kunio and Ricky? That's true, you do. The boyfriends, you do indeed. I want to be the boy. Don't say that with that particular grammar. This window game, get window capture, add a source. No. Alright, let's try adding a game capture. I love a lady who knows her preferences, unless they're Baptiste, in which case, sorry, Cherry, that one sucks. Don't like that one. No, I have to add a new source. I'll do that. There she is. Sorry, Chera, we don't love Baptiste, but we love that you love him. Yeah, sure, I could get down with that. Alright, let me move this. It's got a little bit of a... Oops, yeah, we'll just extend it a little bit off the screen here. And we'll bring it up. and then we'll bring this down. What am I looking at? We're looking at Fear and Hunger for a little bit. Yeah, this is a very good game, but highly NSFW. Also, it hates you, so we're gonna see how I fare having played through this game for about an hour. We're gonna see if I can get a decent run going. How do I adjust the volume to this? Really, really good atmosphere, interesting storytelling, wickedly difficult, that is for sure true. There's the volume. Just so R-rated, like ridiculously R-rated. I'm waiting for the soundtrack to kick back in so I can balance the audio. Hey, yo, come back. So this is my save file. That's a bad save file. I feel like I'm gonna have to restart that run anyway, but let's just do a new one. Oh, I have to actually click new. Sorry. Let me get my cursor over here. So I started as Outlander here. There's 4 characters to choose. I thought you would have played as the knight. I had, because Night Lady was short. You'll never believe it, but that was my first option. But then I decided I would mix it up a little bit. At least for a second. You know, we could do Knight right now. Simply because it's on Knight with pure and righteous ways of the warrior. Having been trained for combat since a child, Knight excels in close combat with different weaponry. We'll do the Knight. We'll go. What do we go with here? What name? This doesn't matter. So we see through your preferences like we do. It's not that hard. You see Tomboy, and that's probably it for me. That's all you need. What about Scralp? No, that's stupid. What about what about no? That's the space bar. What about Moj? No. If no one comes up with any better ideas, it's going to be one of these stupid, basically randomly generated names from my own brain. You might be thinking, oh, Chris, that's a name. Nope, Chrism. Alright, there we go. That seemed loud. Was it loud? You guys are going to have to tell me. What's going on with the kerning here? Yeah, that was a little wild and wacky, I noticed. Oh god, here comes the logo. Jesus Christ. It's freaking huge. Sounds fine to me so far. Good. See how it sounds with the dogs. It's getting louder. I love, you know, my kerning is perfect. I think it was supposed to be loud there, so it's fine. What am I, a freaking idiot? Of course we're doing hard mode. I think you're so clever and you're right. You were born with the soul of domination that makes people around you bend to your will. You are a natural leader, but you might often end up blind to self-criticism. True. If your birth sign wasn't enough to warrant a future of greatness, you were also born into a wealthy noble family at an early age. You were sent into the training to become a holy knight of the kingdom of Rondon. Training to become a squire was a harsh school that spared no one. No matter if you're from a noble origin or not. Practice sparring match between you and a well-seasoned squire took place at the central training grounds. It is said that a fighter shows their true colors in their first fight. This applied to you too. When you saw the sword coming your way, you dodge it or raise your buckler. Knowing that this has gameplay implications, I'm going to choose this one because dodging sounds like it is, you know, it is not going to happen. Even on your best time, learn defense stance. Good. Gonna need that, I think. As time went on, you proved out to be a gifted fighter and a valuable asset to the kingdom. However, the kingdom of Rondon claimed to follow the will of the gods in its pursuits for more power. But all the rewards seemed to fall into the laps of the elite and the nobles sitting comfortably behind the castle walls. Capitalism. Social commentary. Ruthlessly, the kingdom would expand its reign, reducing the feeble citadels to ashes and blood stains, enslaving the poor women folk, Excuse me? Whilst every man is slain, aw, dude, only spare a child or two, that its legend may grow. Not the women folk. Your devotion was shaken. You were all but ready to retire from the army, but your family insisted no. They demanded you to stay as a holy knight, or else you'd bring great shame to their noble family. So what do we do now? We listen to them, or do we... Nope, ice those fools. Getting out of here. Later, idiots. Bye-bye. Waited no more than strangers you met at the dirty streets of Rondon. That's right, dirty streets, dirty family. Papa John's completely cut ties with your family without hesitation. We're leaving. Just as you were about to flee from the army, things took an unexpected turn for you. You met a captain of a small mercenary army. Seemed to share the same ill will toward the kingdom of Rondon as you did. Common folk was starting to gather around the charismatic leader Legar, who shared humble origins similar to farmers and villagers alike. Oh, they don't like it when you're a humble originer. They don't like that. There was definitely something otherworldly in his stature. Legar saw potential in you, and with warm words, he almost seduced you to join his band of mercenaries. Legar, you dog, you. Probably not going to be a very good comparison in the near future, but, thanks to your rigorous discipline, you took a high position in his army. And the Knights of the Midnight Sun. That makes no sense, Legar. There's no sun at midnight. She likes the otherworldly, though. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Your army was growing fast in both size and influence and power and girth and width and length in the western regions. The kingdom of Rondon would first use your services to their own benefit, but soon saw you more as a possible threat to their modern reigns. Something changed with Legar as well. He kept more to himself, studied ancient texts and the occult. He became obsessed with some relics and artifacts that gave you ominous feelings and terrible... What do you mean you hurt? Things would only spiral towards madness even more when Legar decided to raid the northern capital, Oldgard. Without a warning or negotiations, Legar killed everyone. Everyone, sorry. I don't think that typo's supposed to be there. But it was really funny, everyone who stood in the way between him and this mysterious ancient relic. Ready for the stingers to make their appearance again, aren't you? I'm freaking ready, dude. I'm not even going to attack this time. I'm gonna let them hit me. It was this small overblow that was enough of an excuse for the Kingdom of Rondon to turn common folk against Legar and justify his imprisonment. There's been a few, I know. Like I said, I think this game did come out in Russia, so you gotta forgive them. This is a one-man developer crew, from what I understand, so that's crazy. And also, this is from Russia, I think. As the troops of the Rondon army marched towards your clearly smaller army, you had to choose which position to take in the coming encounter. Take the rear, spearhead the coming assault. Dom or sub? Dom or sub? Interesting. Don't let it hit you. Maybe I will. Power bottom or top? Interesting. Take the rear. Spearhead the coming assault. Well, knowing the gameplay indicate, I think the spearhead is going to be better. You get an iron spear. Yo, let's go. That's a good weapon. Everything's an innuendo, huh? Have you played this game? You've seen it. I know that much. You get an iron cuirass and arm guards. The Knights of the Midnight Sun lost the fight. Dang it. We freaking suck. Many of your comrades were slain, but you managed to escape the battlefield. Legar was taken as a captive and to be used, most likely as propaganda. You knew you didn't have much time before he would be sentenced to death, so you had to act fast. Even if it seemed like a suicide mission, you decided to save Legar from the prisons he was held in. Before leaving for your desperate journey, you decided to stock up on equipment and items. Now, we have pretty good equipment. So we're going to need food, because food in this game sucks. So we're going to take a lot. We got 3 dried meat, moldy bread, and cheese. That, having played an hour in this game, godsend. Beautiful, love it. Fantastic. Moldy bread, I'll take it every day of the week. Please. Save your character. Yeah. I'm not doing that again. Alright, so basically what you're going to do is ignore literally everything and you want to run in here. Or else you will die. Please be the good loadout. Please, 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 please. Okay. So, what we've done is we've survived the literal first encounter of the game. I found a cloth hood. That's good. Also, what's crazy about this game is that this is a different layout than the other save file that I have. The save file that I had before this, this big box behind the small crate I'm looking at right now, that was a collapsed wall that I could blow up and find an alternate path to like a save room in. That is not here anymore. So I literally have no idea where I'm going or what I'm supposed to do. Because things are different now. Found some oil. 5 tinder boxes is actually PogChamp. A mock-up book. Already searched that bookshelf, idiot. Try again. Someone has written notes here. Death is the answer. Alright, well, maybe for you. Dusty old books fill the book. Sorry, I saw... What is that thing moving down at the bottom of the screen? I saw that. Dusty old books fill the bookshelf. Some of them seem partly rotten and moldy. Search that. Oh, it's a dog. He's just chilling down there. Who's a good widow Bowsers? Yes, you are. You're going to tear little Zotan apart. Stop it. So here's the 50-50 coin mechanic that shows up about 90,000 times within a playthrough of this game. I suck at this. I know you can't suck at random chance, but I do. Watch this. Tails. No, I actually got one this time. Guys, this book is crazy. This lets you save anywhere in the game. That's nuts that I have one of those. Let's do heads again. It was Tails. You get nothing. Then that's it. Creation of life. Excuse me? I actually don't know what that is. Oh, it's a book. Of course it is. Recipe for advanced alchemy. Nice. Nostradamus, 13th of the 5th moon of 1109. You get one good flip and that's it. Yeah, but like, do I really want to save right now? There's a dog at the bottom. I see him down there. Black liquid, very potent. Mixture with human blood has created a new artificial life form. Ew, a homunculus, you say. A tiny fetus with human features. It is breathing lightly and seems to be in constant agony. Very cool. Nostradamus. The life form is ever so hungry. No matter how much nourishment I feed it, there's no visible growth. Different food sources, nothing's working. It's a miserable being designed to forever remain in constant agony. Me when I run out of bread and peanut butter. The appetite is nothing short of astonishing, but it produces no effect in its growth. Same. Yeah, just never go into that room again. Easy? Yeah, true. I killed the child. It had no purpose in this world. Me? I don't even... Me when I am questioning whether we as humans were ever meant to create artificial life. I must once again study the teachings of the older gods to attain such miracles. What did I learn from that? You search the barrel. Find a rotten egg. Oh, cool. I can't even eat that. Awesome. Torch me. We haven't even faced one enemy yet, and I'm terrified. Rotten turnip. Blueberries. Hey, look, it's the collapsed wall I was talking about earlier. If we find an explosive vial, we can blow that up. Make some progress. Oi, oi, that's a prison guard over there. And the dogs are there. And he sees me. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to freaking... I think we're gonna have to kill that one. Sacrificial circle for the older gods. To appease gods or gain favors from them, this is the place to offer your gratitude. Grogoroth, the destroyer of men, yearns for human sacrifices, as he does. Sylvian, the god of fertility and love, wishes nothing more than an act of love in her name, and she do mean that. Sup, dog? Face me, idiot. Idiot! I ain't afraid. I'm terrified. Oh, there's 2 of them. Alright, so this game has an interesting combat mechanic where you can dismember them. That dog is so happy to see you. I'm gonna chop his face clean off. And you can target certain, I don't know why it's not letting me, I did not want to guard, so we might actually just die here. Oh, we missed. Pog. Don't bark. It's not letting me choose anything other than his torso. So we're gonna have to, I guess just attack his torso. And he's not dead. Oh god, this is so bad. We are gonna die so fast. But it's a coin flip. Do we die? We do. We literally die now. That's how punishing the game. We're dead now. Oh no. So yeah, that's how most runs happen in this game. I should have used the Book of Enlightenment, I think. So yeah, we died. Target their sense of self-worth. In the old version of this game, the dogs didn't follow you in, but they were an insta-kill if you waited outside too long. They are kind of just both now. Looks fun. Yeah, that's kind of it. Honestly, the hardest part of this game is this beginning bit. Uh-oh, I got hung up on the corner. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, we're good again. Stop snarling, you snarling snarlers. Rami. Okay, so we have all that cool loot we found. This game is more cool than Dark Souls. This game is so much worse than Dark Souls in every possible way. Just like that? Absolutely just like that. On God, it's like that. Find a mock-up book again. Search heads. The beginning is brutal, but it gets easier later on once you learn stuff. Yeah, once you get gear, which is random, but once you get gear, it's definitely easier. Ancient book. Now, the ancient book is the Necronomicon, and I do not like opening it, personally, so I just won't. I don't like opening the Necronomicon. That's my personal preference. I would hope you all are fine with my personal tastes. Oh, cool. We found the way to get the heck out of here. Are you guys ready to see a penis? It's gonna happen. Because here we go. On God, no fake. Would you stop being a god? Should you commune with the Eldritch? They're waiting for you. A siren call? No. Bam. Banned from Twitch. Look at them. There's one. Bam. There's one. Bam. There's one. Another one. Bam. Bam. They're everywhere. Can't even avoid them. They are on the screen now. If my stream goes dark, you know what happened. Twitch got me. 100%. There's a stick. Siren's Call of the Peen. Now that's a well. You can jump down wells, but as you can imagine, with your bones being very breakable in this game, it's a bad idea to jump down big holes you find. Now, when I played this last character, don't say that. The big door was here, but the small door was not here, so I'm very curious what the small door is. It doesn't budge. Investigate the door. An unknown force is keeping the door shut. There doesn't seem to be anything you could do. They look similar to the text found around East Sanctuary, said Sir Sean Connery. Let me in. Maybe it was a mistake coming to these dungeons. Oh, it for sure was. Absolutely. I don't even know why you're here. Lagarde or something? You search the bookshelf for anything useful. I found Mahavri. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hold shift on this because I don't want... Wait, no, we have an herb, so it's fine. I'm willing to let the rat bite me if I fail. Tails never fails. Tails, you failed! No. That's it. I'm using my green herb already to get rid of my infection. I hate this game. But it's also very fun to just conquer any bit of this game. A blue vial. Now, the thing you want to know about these priest guys is that they're annoying and you don't want to talk to them. Basically, just don't talk to anything. There's no experience in this game, so there's no point to really, you know, fighting anything if you don't have to. We haven't found a single save point yet, by the way, either. Also, this is the Torturer's Chamber. I'm surprised he's not here. Miscellaneous torturing items. You cannot comprehend the function of most of them. They're uncool. They are very uncool. The skinning knife is very pog, though. That's a bucket of blood. That much I do know. Give me that torch. Eee. Blueberries. You should probably eat most of your fresh stuff, or stuff that will rot, just whenever you feel like it, because it will rot and then you can no longer eat it. So that's one thing I learned. I forgot my name was Chrism. I hear footsteps closing in. No, it's Trotur. Get it right. Yeah, sorry. This is Buckman, though. Yeah, of course I'd be dead otherwise now. Yeah, I would have freaking iced you, my dude. I don't have time for this. Listen, I've been lost in the dungeon for what feels like a lifetime. My sense of time has become blurry. It might be years, months, or I fear even just weeks. I just cannot handle it any longer. I feel my mind giving up already. I just can't. It's Buckman. Everyone look busy. Easy out, everyone. Everybody step in. Don't mention the party. I don't know what business you got here, but if I were you, I'd run out of... Yeah, I should give him a suitably pitiable voice. If escaping the place is even possible anymore, that is. What was that? Listen, you're just being a fraidy cat, alright? It's fine. Why? This is relentless. Behind every corner, something new waits to harm me. Get a hold of yourself. It's not that simple. Good voice, thank you. Why? This is relentless. Behind every corner, something new awaits to harm me. I'm just gonna hide here. case you haven't noticed already, these dungeons are filled with unimaginable horrors from the depths of the darkness. One more terrifying than the last, but the most sadistic one would have to be Trotur, the torturer of the dungeons. Yeah, that guy's a bit of a dweebus. I'm going to tear the blanket, because you get cloth. And now I'm going to save here. And I'm going to hold shift to increase my odds. Give me heads. Are you kidding me? Just freaking eat me. What a mandar. Yeah, so guess what? I lost, and I will die for that. You filthy animal, is there no end to your cruelty? Quiet, you pig, just be glad I found someone more interesting than you. Run, pig, run. Yeah, shut up, I'm done with this run anyway. Yes, this will do. Now, now we just get to watch this for a while. Let's see. You don't need your legs, do you? Buckman, do something, you do. I know, he literally doesn't even try to punch him or wake me up or anything. There goes my leg. In this cold world, it's hard to have any feelings of pleasure, but you know, pain and pleasure are not that far apart. I'll get some chips. What causes pain to another can bring pleasure to someone else. There goes my other legs. I was gonna go for my arms. Yeah, I don't need those. Chop chop, yeah, there goes my arms. Reminding of the ancient sculptures now with your perfect skin and teeth. Only one detail and you'll truly be a work of art. Flesh, remove your sinful, dirty parts. Yeah, that's what he does. Chop chop. Messed up. Truly heinous of you, my dude. I need those. Now you are beautiful like me. Trotur, you're a freaking gross idiot and your head is squishy. I know that for a fact because the game tells you that when you kill this fool. I like thinking that Knight is being as deadpan about this as you sound. There goes my other arm. Charge it free. I don't need that anyway. So that was attempt number 2, simply because on the save 50-50 that exists for the opening part of this game, I failed. So I have to try again. Don't worry. With every run, you get more knowledge about your situation, and it becomes easier. That's the whole point. Nitroglycerin powder, interesting. A torch. Oil. Worm juice is very good. I do like worm juice. Mock-up book. I always find that freaking mock-up book. It feels like it's not even randomly generated at this point. Heads. Just throw me off a cliff, for the love of God. Heads again, out of spite. Oh, Jesus Christ. I told you I'm so bad at this. When we get more knowledge about the dogs, never. When I get a good enough weapon to kill them in one hit. That's when we do that. Moldy bread. Yeah, something about those dogs makes you feel like you deserve what is happening to you. Cabbage. It's in the bucket. It's an empty bucket with some dirt. Throwing knife. Wheat flour. You sure you're not their food? I'm trying not to be. Also, this is my max run speed, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. I'm not just being willfully obtuse about that. There is an ability as the Outlander, the character I'm playing as, where you can dash. In which case you're being awfully rude walking around not being eaten. There was a whole horse out there for them to eat. Not the JoJo character, but like an entire horse for them to eat. They could just have that. Heads. For the love of Christ and all that is holy. I can't get a single one of these coin tosses. Oh, there's 3 of you now. What the heck? A torch. A lot of torches, though. That's pretty good. That rat is your worst enemy. Coin flips in this game are the worst for me. Can't read that. Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? Sorry. Poor taste, poor taste. It's fine. Let's get this, whatever this is this time, the skinning knife again. Nice, that's a good one. 2 carrots. Probably should eat something. Nah, yeah, we got 10 hunger. Might as well just shove a carrot. Cabbage. I've had the cabbage for longer. Buckman. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Get out of here. What was that? You know what it was, Buckman. I'm gonna tear the blanket again. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hold shift. I'm gonna go heads again. Thank Jesus, we have a save file now in the video game. I can't believe it took this long, but we have it now. Feel a bit rested, even though you had troubling dreams. I had troubling waking hours, my guy. Now, doesn't that just look a little suspicious right there? How peculiar. I'm not going to step on that. The bone saw. Empty bucket smells awful. How? It's empty. Oh, look at that. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. Just an arrow. I'll put my arm in there. Yeah. Nope. I got hit by an arrow. Well, aren't I just a freaking dunce? Okay, yeah, so also that's another thing you learn about this game. Don't interact with anything ever. Unless it is a barrel or a box. It is probably not going to do you any well. Zotan, what do you mean, Zotan? The amount of knowledge you have for the game makes me laugh imagining how much you've gone through already. I've only played this for an hour, and I feel like I could write a whole video essay on it. I got another skinning knife, by the way. I'm gonna ambush you, Trotter. I know who you are. Kill him. Who in the lowest hell are you? Well, I'm Chrism. And I think the best strategy is to just, I don't know why I can't, like, target anything. Is this like a... you used to be able, or you should be able to target, like, any of their limbs, but I can't seem to, do that. So I think I might need to restart the game. I don't know. Because dismemberment is a very important mechanic in this game. And I can't seem to use it. So I guess we'll just stab... Oh, he's dead. Alright, good. I didn't even need to. Later, idiot. Hey, let me take your bodies. Search him. The second floor key. Then you skin him. Skinning him serves no purpose. Okay, then you can beat him. Throater's head feels squishy. He does have a soft skull. He is a weirdo with a soft skull. This should be the second floor. Let me out of here. Oh, this place sucks. I hate this place for sure. Do I have my gear equipped? Should I have checked that a while ago? Yeah, I got it equipped. Common Reddit user. Common Reddit bedroom. This place that we're in right now. Now, no matter what, do not search the walls in this hallway. That is the worst idea. You will die instantly. 12 silver coins. 5 tinder boxes. This guy sucks. I don't like him. No, these guys also suck, but I'll fight them just to get rid of them. This game really likes Berserk, absolutely. Get out of here, cave gnome. You little rascal. Ow. What's wrong with you? Oh, there's more. I actually like these guys specifically because they're one of the few enemies in this game that don't inflict a status upon you with everything they do. Alright, so you'll notice I could have gone up in this room, but I didn't because it's bad. I hate doing it. Tobacco? An ale? I gotta be careful in this room, because there's the heckin' Chonker down there, who is a bit of a beefcake. I don't like that guy. He's, from what I understand, very bad. Obtain status, it's complicated. I got a trench coat. Is that better than what I got? Oh, I didn't even put my cloth hood on. What was I thinking? Oh, get this guy out of here. Is this the chamber I'm looking for? It is the chamber I'm looking for. Lighten the bonfire. Rotten tomato. Give me that blanket. Let me do some sleeping. We have officially done save number 2, and this one's free, so you love that. And now the room is no longer safe, because you used it. Isn't that great? Even the most faint bit of respite is immediately squandered, just because you had to. Gonna eat some of my food while I have it before it goes bad. I have 4 carrots. Might as well. Smoke them if you got them. Worm juice. 2 tomatoes. Dried mushrooms are very pog. I do like those. They don't expire or rot as far as I'm aware. Now look, a prison guard. Nice. Now prison guard. Oh, it's the elite prison guard as well. I don't like that guy. He's very hurty. Dreadfully silent now. Oh, there's the big Galungus over there. A ring of what? I saw a ring. A ring of wraiths. Blood diamond. And a leather helmet. Optimize me. Oh yeah, I forgot my arm guards prevent serious injuries. We're gonna need that. The Galungus among us. So the knight, the reason she's so good is because she prevents a lot of the attacks that would make you lose your limbs, which is very bad in this game, as it would be in most games, I imagine. Losing your limbs, not very pog. Coins. Coins. Stick. Iron arrow. Sup, idiot?
Just hold right there. You are sane, I gather? Even if I may seem winded and wounded, I can still pack a deadly blow or two, so don't get any ideas.
Maybe if you're a cook, how dare you? Hold it, Seymour. I know this. I know that's a different voice than what I gave him before. Yui as a friend. I think they're just, you know, I think he's in service to this man. Sort of the hired help. I don't think he willingly hangs around Buckman.
I see.
I'm talking to Seymour.
You seem to retain your sanity still. Hold on to it. It's a rare gift in this darkness.
What are you doing here?
I delved down here together with my comrades. We have a mission to fulfill. The fate would, however, have it so that each of us got lost. I fear for the worst. We still haven't heard about the others. It is too late. Yes, perhaps. Should we prioritize in our survival, then? I do not really know. It's not like this wicked place would let us have our escape either. If we cannot head outside because of the unnaturally thick mist, we only have one direction to go. Down.
We're going down, baby. Buckman, I'm not even going to dignify you with a response. Give me a weapon. We're going tails. It was heads, and therefore the run is now dead. Give me armor, heads. I swear to God. Oh, thank Christ. A plate helmet, too, is actually pretty good. I may not have any attack, but I am decked out with gear for defense. Ain't nothing gonna get through me. Now, going down here runs us the risk of encountering the elite prison guard, which I do not enjoy the idea of encountering right now. But we do need to... go this way. Is this a rock I can pick up? Nope. Will your metal armor save you from dog bites? I don't know. Maybe. I need a stronger weapon.
The cross is missing any text, but for some reason the hole has already been dug here. The pit is almost like waiting for someone. I may or may not have fallen asleep. No worries. So here lies Jonah, desperately sought death. Well, hope she's glad now that she's found it. What is this passive-aggressive tombstone writing? Well, you wanted death so bad, how does it feel, idiot? Here lies Cersonia. Her brute strength beat up every man in an arm wrestling match. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, thank God, an open grave. Finally, rest. Hello, skeleton. Spooky noises. Can I open this? Nope. Blue vial. That's a health vial. A pipe. An ale. A blue vial. Yo, the heals are no thank you. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, they're just freaking everywhere. They're bloody everywhere, aren't they? Fine. We'll freaking take you on. Have at ye. That's a jelly-like creature. I still can't target anything, which is definitely a bug. This game is a little buggy. Let's see how weak his attacks are. He's still doing a little bit, but he's not doing too much. You missed your injection, you dumb idiot. You poor fool. I'm going for your head now. That's right. Chrism was victorious, and don't you forget it. Search. He has nothing. He's a Maniba. Skin him. Got pale skin. Can turn that into armor later. We got food, so that reminds me I should eat food. There's an old wine barrel. Oh god, the game is getting frainy. So we found nothing of value, but we are making progress, which is nice. Die. $900. What happened between the last Maniba and this one? Maybe we just got lucky. Oh, they've slurped me into the floor. They've Jumanji'd me. Now you really want to move through this part as fast as you can, because there's an evil wizard that starts showing up. And he's really spooky. I will take his barrel loot, though. Yeah, that's the spooky wizard. You're going to want to run real quick when you see the spooky wizard. He does a funny little laugh, but it's not funny if he laughs too many times. Just got to get the box loot. No. So now I'm free again. Literally just, even the floor will kill you in this game. And my torch is out again. There's another Baniba. Give me cloth, give me dirt, give me that. I'll freaking fight you, brother. You want to step to the king, you best not miss. Ow. And then we go for the head. Chrism is killing it right now. Oi, oi, oi. I mean, I guess we'll kill you too. Wait, before we do that, I'm gonna heal myself with some blue herb. Yeah, why not? Dang, she heals a lot from those blue herbs. My Outlander guy, he healed like nothing from those. Ow. Ow. No, I just hit his tentacles again. This is a grievous error. That might have cost us the whole run. Not really, but it could have. I missed! Now that might actually start being an issue. Please kill him. Thank you! This thing looks so relatable. Took his skin, because why wouldn't I? Were those the only blue herbs I had? That's crazy. Good thing I got the vials. Alright, let's proceed. Pick up a dried mushroom. Another one of these summoning circles. A turnip? There better not be no nefarious creatures lurking around here. Although I know that to be true. Sacrificial gift for the older gods. Now we could go through this door up here, but I think that's where the progress is. So I'm gonna look around a little bit, much to my, well, much in spite of my judgment. How long is the game? Apparently you can theoretically beat it in like a couple hours, but I am not nearly that good at this video game. Alright, we already killed the Maniba in that room. I'll probably play for a bit longer, because we're breezing through compared to my first, with the runs that I did before I streamed this game. We are breezing real fast. We're on the stairway again. Oh yeah, we can find the merchant here. This guy sucks, I hate him. But we can take all the stuff here without the dogs killing us now. Sup, merchant? This guy sold me a potion, and it said it should cure all my status ailments in the first run. And it gave me every status ailment that I could have possibly gotten instead. So I think he's a liar. Hello there, dweller. Sorry, should he have Resident Evil 4 merchant? Will he sell you back your genitals? No, unfortunately, you have to earn that through the eyes of the Lord. Who are you? A little bird told me that these dungeons swallowed a new set of poor bastards. Haven't got those back. It's a business opportunity, so what shall it be? I don't think any of these are gonna work, but I will buy this on the off chance it does. Farewell. Later, merchant. I don't trust you with a 9-foot pole. But I'm going back downstairs now. Because my torch is gonna die, I was gonna say that. It's getting a little dingy in here. I need the torch again. Okay. Horse snaps, so cute. And the birds were cuddling with him. The door seems to be locked. There's an emblem of a crow on the lock. I'm gonna leave it. I do know what that means, though, unfortunately. So I think we've done about all we can in this general vicinity. We got some better armor. We don't have a better weapon, though, which is my main concern. Because our damage is the most... good defense is a good offense, something like that. It's gonna hide from this guy. Yeah, you just keep looking over there, man. I don't want no trouble. Your boy... Oh, your boy don't want no trouble. Your boy almost ran head first into the executioner while looking at chat. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me.
Your boy almost got mushed for sure. Your boy be driving a Ford Explorer. That's a prison guard. Okay. So, what we can do... I have some ideas. We can take this bed here as a save. Imagine just saying in the dark, echoey dungeon. I guess we take the 50-50. Heads, please. Oh, thank God. I'll just sleep next to the zombie. He can't crawl up on the bed. He's got no legs. What an idiot. Good. I'm glad. Oh, you're back. Hello. School library is so cozy. Good for naps. I'm gonna kill the cave gnomes. How much damage are they doing now? Still 5. I'm missing. Good thing I just saved, otherwise I'd be very upset. And I'm bleeding. You guys suck. Now, another tip I heard about this game is that you should be exploiting the run mechanic a lot. No status. I'm bleeding, I got infected, this is just so bad. I was gonna go fight this prison guard up here, but now I gotta use all my dang stuff. And we'll use some blue vials. Doing a little bit of a beat there. You know what, actually, I'm gonna go see what's over in this neck of the woods, because I do know there's another pathway that heads up. Oh yeah, there's the ballista. This guy loves firing this thing at me. Oh, look at his stinger, guys. His stinger with air quotes. There he is. Look, it's just fully, it's just there. There it is. That's the thing. Let's go for his head. I missed. This is why we saved the game. The stinger is pulsating, by the way. And I missed again. Oh, this is gonna suck. Don't do stinger thrust. No. And the ballista. I am dying so bad. Can you guys see that, by the way? I'm gonna see if that's there. Okay, it's not. My Steam overlay. I missed so many times. And I died. Fear and hunger in this game. Sometimes, man. Luckily we saved, though, for this exact reason. Let's go here again. Sup, nerd? Let's see if we can hit him a single time. Nope, missed again. I'm gonna hit you right in the ballista. He's gonna shoot me. Wow, this ballista really does not go down, eh? I don't expect to win this one. This was more of a knowledge round. I just wanted to see. And I missed the ballista as well. Oh my god. Can it be broken at all? It can be broken. But why? But what is the purpose? It's like the troll from Baldur's Gate 2, man. That thing has to be calloused at this point. Let's try again. Metal floor and all that. And that's like the chain link fence type material as well. Just hit him in the face. Oh my god. You don't need that. Don't do that. Oh god, this game is impossible, dude. Oh my lord. This is why you don't want to fight anything in this game. I'll try a few more times, and then I think I might literally just call it because, you know, it's not a rage quit. I just have to end stream soon. Let's try this one. No, not you. Maybe we can run through him. I'm gonna try hitting him. I didn't mean to hit him there, but the game was doing the thing where I can't hit him anywhere again. Let's do the runaway skill. There, we ran away. Ah, get away from you little freaking gnome. Let's try this one on for size. Maybe you just won't see me. I don't even have to be up here. Alright, good. That's knowledge. You learn things when you think you're supposed to run past him. The problem is that it spawns you at a certain location, and if you run back into them, you'll just have to fight them again. Here, I'll show it off right here if it'll let me. So now that I've run, if I just held forward where I would run past him, it just did it again. So I don't think it'll let me. Also, the game is for sure doing that thing where I can't target any of the other body parts. It's a little buggy, this one. So we'll just run again. But I was unable to escape. Awesome, awesome, sick. I'm doing it again. I was unable to escape. Get me out of here. It's not even worth being alive right now, but we'll just move around for knowledge. Get some intel. I do know where we need to go next, but I don't know. This game's layouts are a little bit randomly generated, so I don't know exactly where we have to go. There's Totur again. I have so shockingly little to say about this absolutely mythic Schmeat. As you should. I guess this speaks for itself. It really does. Nothing need more be said. What we're supposed to do now is find a lever. No, I didn't want to walk into this guy. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't even want to fight you guys. Alright, thank goodness. I didn't even want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Another torch. A blue herb. This loot doesn't. Oh, that scared me. That scared me for real. Scared me for real. Can you get party members? You absolutely can, but it takes a while. Later, idiot. No. Yeah, that's right. Can't go through doors, dummy. Here's one of them now. You are with a sane mind still. Please leave me. I'm not here to make acquaintances. I fail to see what worth chatting with you would bring. Who are you? My name is Enki, Priest of Destruction. Did that feed your curiosity? I don't really know how to recruit this guy because he just seems mad at me. Leave. But I do know he's one of the starting characters. Dark priests are generally frowned upon in the suppressed modern societies, but then we suddenly become a valuable asset when you're facing eternal darkness. Well, your survival is none of my concern. In fact, you would most likely be more valuable to me after the horrors of these dungeons have had their way with you. I'm through with you. I have angered the Dark Priest. I'm talking to you again. I can't attack him? I'm so weak. Well, since we're getting knowledge here, I might as well heal myself.
Mock-up book. Ah, that's where the mock-up book goes. Interesting. I've never done that before, actually. The scroll of fencing. That sounds important. I already searched this bookshelf. Yeah, I wanted to look at the freaking scroll, dude. I guess I have that now. Heads me again. Looks like you did. Oh, there's the prison guard down. Creation of Life. We already read that one. It's a very interesting read about a homunculus. Pinecone pig instructions. That's very... I do like the idea of the pinecone pig. Hey, look. The backyard. Does the mist carry tiny spores in it? I don't know. Do it? Guess we'll eat this egg in this trying time. And this tomato. Oh, hold it. Who are you? Oh, it's the Outlander. I see. Seems like you still retain your sanity. In a way, it's reassuring to see that I'm not completely alone here. Tell me, are you evil? Nah. Only time will tell. Why did you ask? You'd be surprised what you truly are capable of once you stay long enough out here. Then why did you ask? But your presence here just means that these dungeons will claim one more victim. And the evil residing here will grow that much stronger. If I were you, I'd try to escape these ancient walls by any means necessary. Nah, dude. There's mist out there. I hope our paths don't cross again here. I hope they do. Join me, my buff compatriot. Its interests are already past this world, and this place is a mere relic from long history. You seem familiar with this evil. Ja, yes. My kind, the northern people of Oldgard, we found the dark continent of Vinland from the far reaches of the west. The moment you lay your eyes on the crooked mountains and the twisted forests of those lands, you feel the presence of a greater evil. It's that same evil that resides here. Isn't that the dude you played before? Yeah, this was the character I started. And he's just hanging out here. Why are you here? Find a relic that a certain person took from my people. This man is imprisoned somewhere deep down below. Who are you? Call me Ragnvalder. From the north, from the King of Oldgard. So I guess we can't recruit him yet, but we've seen 2 of the potential party members so far. It's a tiny dagger. I can't even use it as a weapon. Moldy bread, Pog. Blue vial, also Pog. This is all going to be great when I come back here again because I lost so much HP that first time. What are you, my friend? Never seen that before. What are you? Why are you so scrunkly? I guess we'll strike up a friendly conversation with him. Let's pray to... Let's play to Grow Goroth. I'm not entirely sure what prayer does yet. Hello? Leave me be, please. I'm turning into a butterfly, alright. Gonna be a pretty butterfly. I'm sure you will. That's one of the friendliest things I've met yet. Hypochondriacs, always with the hand washing. Yeah, look at him over there. He seems chill, though. I'll leave him be. A blurb. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Oh my good lord. What's up? What's going on? Naked bunny mask. Welcome to the Meadows, O traveler. Yeah, I see that. Let us ease your suffering. I would rather you didn't. The first one is free. Alright. Sick, dude. Alright, what are you guys doing here? Excuse me, Twitch, am I cool here still? Twitch, am I good? Twitch, am I cool? Twitch, is this fine? Twitch, am I good? I don't think I have need for these guys yet. I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna spend as little time there as possible.
for now. Although I don't really see where else I can go. There didn't really seem to be a path I could go there, though. The bunny masks make it fine. Yeah, that's true. It's just nature at that point. Oh, the priest is gone. And the prison guard is back. What's up, idiot? I want to go south. No. Can I attack your arm yet? I can! Get your arm off you. You don't need that. It didn't even break it in one swing. Oh. That means I'm running. I was unable to escape. He does so much damage. Uh-oh, he's doing the coin flip attack. This is probably where I die. Let's see if Tails never fails this time. It doesn't. It never fails, actually. So let's get out of here. Alright, cool. Actually worked. This is the human Hydra. Bring us food human. What do you eat? Humans, of course, bring us sacrifices. So yeah, that's what they like, that's what they're into. Human sacrifice and all that. Oh, did you guys sacrifice this guy while I was gone? That's nice. He seems bleedier than he was before. Anyway, this isn't the path I intended to take for my research. I wanted to go back to the first floor, I think? So let's do that. The courtyard, of course, how could I forget? Oh, frames. Let's do a little bit of investigating. Down here. Alright, there's that prison guard. Just gonna... Maybe he won't even notice. He actually didn't. No, he did. Oh, hello, doggies. Oh, hi, doggy. I missed. Okay. I see how it is. They're still here. Yeah, I think this is where our run dies for today. It was going well, though. Believe it or not, it was going pretty good. And we are dead. For sure. He missed! What a loser. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. I think we'll bleed out of battle, honestly. Oh, never mind. The prison guard will finish me off for sure. Unless I can run. I am unable to escape. Alright. So that's how my first experience with this game kind of went a lot. Oh my lord! That doesn't normally happen. Out of your anus. So okay, and I'm a living. Never mind. We get to enjoy this part of the game, this beautiful little venture that we're on now. There's always a little bit more to this game. A lucky coin. Well, isn't that just poetic? A sparkly. Hey guys. So this is the part of the game where you are dismembered, and it's better off. You're better off just restarting the run. Oh yeah, look at that little status icon. You like that? It's tasteful, right? What do you think it means? Just end my existence for real, please. Give me the heads. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's Tails. And I die for real, hopefully this time, so I can just stop with this, with all these semantics here. I was defeated, hopefully for real, thank you. So anyway, that's Fear and Hunger. Well, some of it. We did make a little bit of progress. It was going okay. until it wasn't, which is basically that game. If I'm not mistaken, you already got the head. Yeah, I did. I did get that one. Thank you for noticing. But yeah, this game's horrible and I hate it, but I am entranced by it, and I'm gonna beat it at some point. This game will be conquered. But that's all I can. That's all I have time for today. That's all I can stomach for today. It's gonna go to the ending screen, but yeah. It's a fun time when you actually do manage to conquer even the slightest bit of the obstacles that it throws at you. You have fun. You have a great time with that, pal. It's pretty fun. I think you know, it's that sort of thing where it's just like you have to go into it knowing that it's garbage BS and it's intending to be that way on purpose. But if you can get into that headspace, conquering even just a single room more than you did before, it gets addictive. It's very nice to just progress in spite of garbage game mechanics that are there to be garbage, you know, intentionally. It's just you have to know that that's what the developer's planning. Otherwise it doesn't work. And it's very obvious that that's what the developer was planning. But that's all I can stream for today. I hope it was at the very least interesting towards the latter hour that I did a surprise little game stream of this nightmare. But yeah, that's it for me. So I'll catch you all later. Probably with a more comic-focused stream. I had to show people this game because I've been playing it for, you know, on and off. It says I've only played it for an hour, but it took me probably actually like 3.5 hours to get that hour-long run. Just brute forcing my way past the dogs and learning how the game works, which is basically just search every box all the time. But yeah, now that I'm a little better at it, and I've shown you people, hopefully it'll ease off my mind a little bit. Because I've just been spending every day not playing it, just thinking about, okay, so what if I walk up the stairs, and I go down, and then I go over to this, and then I go to this room, and then this, and then this, and this, and so on and so forth. Yeah, it was enlightening as to what you would swan her into, I'll keep it in mind. Yep, at the end of the day, this was Swan's idea. Definitely, you can take that one to the bank, and tell her that I said that, and she'll try to deny it, but it's true, it was all her idea. For sure. 100%. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. And bye-bye. I was here, she came. Have a good one.